I guess I'm last. Hopefully not least. First, I want to start out by thanking my parents for sending me to this wonderful school, where I've made so many friends and learned from the many teachers I've had. I want to thank my teachers for teaching me that sometimes, though being a follower might be easier, being a leader is important for my learning experience. Next, I want to thank my friends and peers. To my friends for making my years happy and joyful. To my peers for teaching me the things that my teachers cannot teach me. For the peers that I've had conflicts with, thank you for helping me realize my mistakes. Now that I think about my years, I've watched older kids leave and move on. But now that I'm here, it's scary. Just like when I first walked into 3-day preschool on my first day, hiding behind my dad when Molly was talking to him. I can still remember what I was thinking. I don't want to be in this strange place with new people. I remember Molly waving and calling me over. And my dad pulling my arm off his leg. I remember trying to follow my dad out the door, but failing and running into the glass door. My next year was kindergarten. I was nervous at first because it was a new place and a new playground. But I quickly found myself feeling at home in kindergarten, with friends like the Cupcake Club, which consisted of Ruthie, Dana, and me. I have so many memories of the Cupcake Club, which is immortal in my heart. When my mom asked me if I was excited for first grade, I asked her what she meant. I wanted to stay in kindergarten forever. I don't remember much of first grade, nothing bad, nothing great either. But before I knew it, it was over, and I started second grade. I started to feel like my friends weren't being good friends. They would tease me and actually tried to dump a bucket of muddy water on my head. But gradually they started to apologize, after a firm talking to by Carrie. And everything was alright again. I will be here for hours and I continue telling every year like this, so I will shorten it up by telling you the best memories from each year, starting now. Third grade was amazing. I was put in second group and I had a lot of fun. But my favorite memory was learning the sword dance for the first time. Don't even get me started on that acre though. Sum it all up, scarf in the face, shoe falling off in the middle of the dance, and someone trying to throw back my shoe. It was fun and hilarious experience, and we were able to laugh about it after the fact. In fourth grade, I got a redo with the same sword dance group. And though Diane thought it was annoying, after every practice, I reminded her not to wear a scarf. Now on to OG. Probably the best years I've ever had here at SRV. With learning the maypole, getting to put on a play we made up, and doing Shakespeare, and of course, the camping trip. With the hike and having the best time ever with friends. My years have been great, but now that I'm writing this and leaving, like I said in kindergarten, I want to stay forever. But like in kindergarten, I have to move on and enjoy life to its fullest. I need to move on and take the next adventure life has for me. So let me begin my adventure by saying goodbye.
Equestre dedicada, dedicated equestrian.
Shouldering responsibility.
Cheerful, careful creator. Evolving. Singing horsewoman.
So, we've worked really hard this year on working hard. Maia has incredible talents and gifts and skills. Putting them to use and really, really going for it has been something she's struggled to do. And it is very hard to take risks sometimes to do something truly wonderful. We have a saying in the OG, especially around acting, that we challenge the kids to dare to be beautiful. And think about what that means. It's not dare to show up. It's not dare to memorize your lines. It's not dare to do the minimal work on your homework. It's daring to be beautiful. And you can say it and say it and say it. But the moment you experience it, you jump out on that ledge and you're caught by your own self and you are beautiful, is an experience that will shift your life. There's no doubt in our minds, yours, mine, yours, that happened this spring when she dared to go out there as her version of the Prospero and stood up there, soliloquy after soliloquy, and dared to be beautiful. And there's no doubt in our minds that this was a shift, because there was a shift across the board in the classroom. There was a shift in how she felt about herself as a mathematician. There was a shift in what she brought in for homework. There was a shift in her writing. There was a shift in her deep trust in herself as a reader and love for reading. So, we send her back out beyond our walls with that in her ear, remember that experience, and continue to dare to be beautiful.